Well, so I figured it'd be fun to teach you guys from my second favorite place. My second favorite place next to our classroom, of course. Don't hold me to that. But so this is my favorite spot, one of my favorite spots in Payson Canyon because of this tree. So this tree is just kind of in the middle of an empty bowl in Payson Canyon, and in the summertime it usually this will be a field of green with a pond next to it, and this tree is just kind of standing here, and I would imagine it's probably been here for a couple hundred years. You can see the branches are all twisted and gnarled. It's been through a lot, but it survives. So we've got an assignment coming up. We are going to be reading a book very soon about a young woman's experience as she grows up in the Latino district of Chicago. And so it's her life experiences. They're crazy little events in her life. It's made up of a series of vignettes. So that's a big fancy French word that basically means short. So a vignette is a small scene. So it's so there'll be a story that is just like some details about a short story in her life. So I think of it this way. I'm going to turn the camera around now. So as an example, so I have my camera now focused in on the forest, right? You've heard the phrase, you can't see the trees for the forest. Well, you can think of a novel as a forest. It's got a lot to it. There are many events that happen in it. You can kind of maybe focus on some things, but you need the whole forest for it to be a story. Well, your vignettes are going to not be the forest. They're going to be a single tree in that forest. So I'm going to concentrate right now on the many details of this tree. The crazy gnarled branches, they point all different directions. You can tell the wind has changed the way it has grown. You can see from the trunk that it's been weathered. The Mother Nature has battered this tree and beaten it up, but it has survived. So your vignettes, you are going to focus on one tree in the forest. You're going to give me the details. You're going to give me the sights, the sounds, and the smells. If you were here, you'd be able to smell this tree too. And that would tell part of the story. So I don't want your vignettes to be your whole life story. I don't want it to be your forest. I want it to be one cool tree in that forest. So I don't want to hear your life story. Not that I don't think it's going to be great, but for this assignment, I just want short, highly focused, detailed stories.